Hey guys, Anthony, FOURBY4DIESEL. Just thought I'd make a quick video, and it will be a fairly quick one. There's quite a lot of people asking about purchasing parts and how to contact me, that sort of thing. So we're going to cover that. We're going to cover a little bit of other information as well, as usual. Try and keep it short. Basically, look, obviously in videos I mention about the parts because, you know, trying to help you out here and make sure you get the right parts and make people aware that the right parts, like the injector kits. So we're not a full parts website selling business with 5 or 10 or more employees and whatever. It's just me. We're going to keep the quality control by keeping it just me. So we're not going to expand and have workshops all over Victoria, nationwide, all over Australia. We're not going to send parts internationally and that sort of thing, unfortunately. So we're going to keep the quality control by keeping it just me. Now, to do that, there's a few things I need to do to manage my time to make it happen so we can help you all out. So obviously one of the key things is, one of the biggest things with these vehicles is they're awesome, but there's some wear and tear items, and this injector thing, getting the right injectors and the parts and the pipes and all the bits and pieces in the kit, and we can go through. I've just packed this kit for someone here, you know, that's more or less, it's on the way to being done, but more or less we've got a whole heap of stuff there in that picture just there. You know, there's injectors, pipes, cover gaskets, the nozzle seals, the top solenoid seals, the return line gaskets, the map filter, all the EGR gaskets, the full EGR gasket kit, you know what I mean? Cap, including caps to cap the common rail, the inlet manifold gasket, the little return gasket, the molly coat, the ultra grade, the dowel, the plate, the crow's foot, whatever you want. So some of those things are a lend. You know how it works. If you haven't watched the other videos, don't just watch, as I say, don't just watch kind of like, you know, one video or something like that, if you know what I mean, and then give me a call, because there's only one of me, as I just explained. So I'll give you the phone number. You got the phone number already. It's in other videos. It's right at the top there. 049, so make a note of it. Go on, 0490261013. This is how it works, obviously, because I have to manage this. Unknown numbers don't even ring, okay? So when you first call, unless I'm having a quiet day and I've taken that setting off to accept calls, usually unknown numbers don't even ring, okay? You need to text me, please, with your name. I do names, not numbers. Personalised service, okay? This is what you don't get anywhere else, right? We don't just do numbers and unknowns. I like to know who everybody is. So full name, the vehicle, Prado or Hilux, what year it is. I've said this before, but there's going to be some other info, and some people missed it, okay? This is the only way to purchase parts from me, okay? Personalised service. There's the number right there. Okay, so you can try and call. Feel free to try and call. It's probably just going to come up as a missed call. Then you'll be asked in the voicemail, or I'm telling you now, or in a text message if it's lunchtime or if it's after hours, whatever the case may be, and we'll get to that. You're just going to get a reply saying, you know, please shoot me a text what it's about, because unfortunately we've still got a lot of people asking questions of information that's already in our videos. So the reason I go out and spend hours and hours and hours making videos with all this information is to help you understand and learn about your vehicles. But please, you need to go and watch it before you contact me. Understand the vehicles, the information's there. You can search the channel. See here at the bottom, you go on YouTube, channel name, FOURBY4DIESEL, search the channel, put in the keywords you want, EGR cleaning, injectors information, buying injectors, whatever you want to search about, it should be there. And if it's not there, and it's relevant, it's important information, you can text me. You text me to this number here and you say, hey, can you please tell us about this? And if it's already there, you might get a reply saying it's already there, search again, or if I've got enough time. I mean, it's not Kinder, right? If I've got enough time, I'll search for you and give you a link. But if I can search it, you can search it. Do you know what I mean? I hope you get where I'm coming from. I always say this. I hope you get where I'm coming from, but there's only one of me. So to make it good for everyone, we just need to manage it. So the best times, Monday's parts day, okay? Melbourne time in Victoria, Australia, between 9 AM and 11 is the best time for you to make contact. Now, you can make contact anytime you like. The problem is, if you say text me Sunday night at 9 o'clock, if people do that, it just gets buried deep. And I check the phone every now and then because of the service we provide. If we've got someone that's purchased an injector kit and they're doing the job on the weekend, I can't always do this, but quite often I do check the phone and I go, okay, yep, okay. And if you've texted me what it's about, I'll quick read. And if it's important and you need help, now I'm going to reply, I'm going to ring you whatever's appropriate, okay? So customer service, right? And we try not to do it on Sunday, you know, Sunday do nothing day, not much on Saturday either, but if there's something, the key thing there is make sure you watch the videos. That's why we've got the VIP group, right? So that is, where is it? That's this one here. see that? Access available only after purchase. So no point trying to join because you get blocked from the group and then it's not going to work out, right? So that one you need to answer the questions and you'll have your name there with your name the purchase was made under sort of thing, and you'll get into that group and all the videos are there. Watch the videos, please. It's the people that don't watch them are the ones that have problems and have questions, if you know what I mean. I suggest you watch them more than once. You only retain 10% of what you read, what you hear, that sort of thing, right? So a couple of times, plus there's a few videos in there on how to do it, plus all the other little tech tips, the short ones, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So please go and have a look at those. You can get in our group. If you're, obviously we've said you need to be in Australia, see Oz Prado Crew, Oz Hilux Crew, you need to be in Australia for those, there's Oz, see. But we've got groups for everybody. We know we've got an international audience here and people taking on board the information that we share. So for that, we've got this Toyota 1KD FTV injectors and engines. So just for engine related stuff there. And of course, 1KD Forever Crew. So you can put general stuff in there, but that's all 1KDs. And as I've mentioned before, we've got the other 3 groups as well. So this hashtag 1KD Forever Crew, if you've got a 1KZ or a 1GD or a 1GR, whatever, it's all the same. You just change those 2 letters there, right? There's 4 groups. 1KZ Forever Crew, 1KD, 1GD, and 1GR. You know what I mean, more or less, something like that anyway. You'll find it. If you start getting into some of our groups, search around, they're all connected. I think it's like a sister group or something like that. It recommends it. And you'll find our pages at the top here, the Prado Hospital and the Prado Hilux Injectors page, right? Because all these groups are groups by these pages, all right? So if you see a post that says the Prado Hospital or this, that's me. Obviously, at the top here, I'm Anthony Prado Forby. Now, the other thing I want to mention, so we said Monday's the best day. Obviously, it doesn't always work out for you. So if it doesn't work out for you, that's a good time for you, then you text me any other time during business hours, and then I'll make contact with you. We'll try and work a couple of text messages. We'll try and work out the best time so we can have a chat and work out what you need. Because if it's an injector kit, now if it's something like we've just packed here, we need, so in here there's about, I'm not going to count the components. I'm not talking about how many things are the same. There's about 20 different components in this picture here already, okay? So that's the best time. Other than that, text me during business hours. The other reminder is, if you text me at some time outside hours or outside my normal hours, and I get a lot of texts, they can get buried. They just go down, don't they? You know, and if I quickly read it and I might read it, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night and go, oh, that's a bit late to reply myself. I might do that. I might read it at 6 in the morning and go, well, in WA, that's 3 a.m. They might not like that. They probably should have the phone on silent like I do, but at the end of the day, bit of courtesy, so I might not reply. But the problem is, because I read it, the red dot's gone. So then it goes down, and you can just imagine it just gets buried. So what you need to do, it's very rare. My service is good. You can read around Facebook and all the reviews and everything. It's all awesome, right? We just do the best we can. To me, it's pretty simple. It's nothing special, but it's hard to get, right? So to keep it good, I just want to say for those, you know, the 1 or 2% that slip down, feel free to remind me the next day. Depending how urgent it is, you can do it the next day or you can do it the next week, depending on your urgency. Say, hey, just wanted to remind you, I still want to book in for a service, or I still want to get a set of injectors, or whatever it is that you want, okay? The other thing to think about is school holidays. We take holidays, all school holidays, so please plan ahead for those times. Obviously, we keep, you know, what we need in stock here, and we get regular fresh stock of everything, but there are shortages of things at times, so you need to take this into account. We've got so many parts and components available that we put together, even with those front hubs for the Prados or the timing belt water pump kits and whatever. We've got a lot of different suppliers, we've got a lot of different parts we put into a kit, but sometimes some things become of short supply, right? So then you'll be waiting. So I say plan ahead. And also, of course, we take holidays. Sometimes there's some couple of holidays, outside school holidays as well. So if you're looking at purchasing something, making a parts purchase or book in for a service, whatever it may be, please allow plenty of extra time. Say, oh, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, getting something done. Just allow more time. Feel free to even text me your name. We'll get you into the phone so you can actually ring. Because once you're stored, the phone does ring, funnily enough. It does ring. But don't wear it out, because then you might get stored as, you know, PITA or something. No, just joking. But so I hope you get my drift. Usually the phone doesn't ring unless it's a known stored number, which is, we store the ones with names and everything works, everyone's happy. So it's not just a website, you know, we don't have a website, otherwise we'd have all sorts of parts and filters and catch cans and fuel filters and everything that everybody wants to sell you. We're not really into that. That's something that may happen later, who knows. At the moment, the best way that I can help you is doing what I'm doing now, and I told you this was going to be short, and it's just not that short, is it? But I hope you get the picture. If you need to purchase something, please watch the videos, be informed. Please shoot me a text if you need something, and I will get back to you. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you. See you.